Oh my. She apparently wants to kill me, and rightfully so. Somebody probably should. How fitting it would be the daughter. The girl awakens and looks upon Faust fiendishly. Suddenly, and with all of her might, she pounces on him. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to My Lovely Daughter. I'm your host, the Birdman known as Falcon. First and foremost, we got a couple of apparently letters to read here, which should be the last ones for the remaining homunculi that we have here. We already know the affinity of sadness. The next one we'll probably wind up figuring out is going to be anger, because I have 2 anger homunculi, so for the next transfusion, we should get the anger digit that we kind of like, the rough estimate that we need to make this transfusion a success. And then we'll probably do fear and joy, because I already have in mind what homunculi I want to make for fear right now. So we're going to basically open up the spot right now for that fear homunculi. So before we do that though, let's come over here and read the last letters that we have for the daughters here. This will be the mummy one, Mumbelina. I saw in your journal the reason for us being here, why you no longer live in Mahale capital. I also know what happened to the others. I'm sorry I made so many demands. I will work to improve our life here, and one day we will have a majestic mansion. I got news for you, Mumbelina. If I do, I don't think you're gonna be part of it. And here is Sandy, the last one. Hello, Father. Some of my sisters are really afraid of you. They think that you mean to them harm, but I can understand why. Sometimes you have a scary expression in your face, but you always carefully carry me to town and back. Thank you, Father. Oh my, I'm telling you, when we get rid of Sandy, it's gonna be... He's gonna probably just tip her over, or just like let her drop when he's carrying her, because she's very fragile. I'm gonna get the last 2 for Thorn. I know you told me that I do not need to talk to my sisters, but after working I feel I can be more open, and I have started interacting with them. Now I also understand how to handle my spikes even when they start to fall off. Now I understand why you do not want me to talk to my sisters. They know the truth, and now so do I. Consider my plea. Please spare us and do the right thing. Imagine being in the same shoes as us, living in constant fear of death. Yeah. That's the reason why what we're doing is terrible, because we're killing a ton of creations, you know, with life, right? For one life. That's why this is really, really terrible. It's like genocide for one person. Instead of just accepting the fact that she's passed on, we're trying to play God. That's what makes this really, really terrible. Okay, and speaking of terrible, Zora, it's time. So, again, we're going with anger dominant this time around to get the proper... I'm gonna get clay and mead. Well, she's a zombie, so I guess chopping the head would work. I mean, technically speaking, you might want to drive something through the brain. She might still be alive, dude, just as a head. This living dead has nothing except her hunger for flesh. Faust feels he needs to be cautious with this homunculi. Fearing she might bite someone, he beheads her when it's her time to be sacrificed. Oh yeah, I'm sure you're worried that she's gonna bite somebody. That's the concern here. Faust did it for the good of everybody else. We got 500 anger affinity. Alright. So, we got low quality, mid quality, and high. So, nothing in mid or high for mead, but at least we got clay and clay. Alright. So, let's go with 1 iron high, 1 low, and finally, one of these right here. And this should technically be something new as well. Scissor. Oh god. She's like Edward Scissorhand, except the female one. Well, I don't even know what to call you. What's the female version of Edward? Eduarda? Would Eduardo work? I'm gonna go with Eduarda here, okay? I'm even doing it the Spanish way. I think the U, Eduardo. He would be Eduardo in Spanish, right? So in Spanish, Edward would be Eduardo, and then she could be Eduarda, the female. I know some Spanish, eh? Go ahead. And you're gonna go right over here. Okay, so you are fear, sadness. I would have preferred you next to the other fear one, but that's fine. So we have all the letters except for now Eduarda. So let's see, you are fear. We should have a couple of items. Oh yeah, I got these, I picked up one of the special gifts, because I have so much money at the moment. So, this is a special gift. I'm not sure how this works, but I'll give it a try with Eduarda here. So, she's at 250? Can I... okay, 1 second. Can I burn the... No, I can't burn the horse head. So I could only give the horse head, huh? Alright. Please don't cut the horse head off, okay? Please, let's gift you that. She was at what, 250? 250, yeah. So. Father, is this for me? Is it really a gift? Did I do something? No, it was supposed to be a gift. She didn't like that whatsoever. So, the special gift, that didn't work whatsoever. The description for it, I read it, and it said something about, like, you know, it just literally described what it was, but there was no, at least, straight-up indication for me that told me, like, hey, this should be for sadness or whatever. So for those, you probably have to match it with the type of homunculi, so maybe there's a homunculi that makes sense, logically, to be matched up with a horse head? Maybe a knight-looking one, maybe Titania, I don't know. There's a jigsaw puzzle, too. I don't know, I'm lost in that one. But this is terrible because we've got negative 50 status, which is no good. So, I'm gonna spend some time with you first to hopefully drop it to some degree. 45, we're still very low. So, that means she's gonna level really slowly. So that's on me. But I needed to try it out, you know? It doesn't really matter the money because I have money now. But let's see, let's continue to feed you some affection items here for now. So you are fear. So let's do that. Dropped it to a 40. I'm gonna give you the low level one so that... oh, that doesn't drop it whatsoever. Oh boy. 35. Well, there you go. I tried to experiment, it just went totally wrong on me. Negative 35 status. Not too happy about that. Alrighty. But we know at week 4 we're doing the anger dominant one. Nothing over here, so let's just go with the more money, obviously. And the faster increase to kind of offset this terrible status that we got going. Alright, other than that, we're good to go. We'll start working. Hopefully get a couple of new interactions for that diary as well. So that's your request finished off. Here we go. I only give discounts to ladies. They think I'm foolish for doing it. Ha! They never realize that their faces are always fresh in my memory. That is my secret for good sleep at night. Whoa. Whoa. He is a creepy... oh, I mean, you have no... you're not one to talk, Faust. Let's be honest here, right? I guess I would just play along. Haha. Well, that's a really good reaction. That's normally how, when somebody tells you something weird, I'm just be like, yeah. You freaking weirdo. Alrighty, so this is the weekly income here. Not really too high this time around. Didn't have too many requests this time, but I did pick up 2 that we should be able to meet. We learned a little bit about Homeboy and his creepiness, but I don't think that opened up any memory. I mean, the book's not shining for one, and that really wasn't anything relevant to us, no. But at least we got a little bit more favor with him. Like, if we look over here in the... oh, wrong one. You see this over here? So for instance, like with her, we're about to max this out, the trust meter. So I guess whenever you max it out, that's when it gives you some sort of info about you. So that one's almost there. That one, we already got his story. Although we apparently haven't got any requests from him. Restaurant chef's like a little bit halfway there. This guy, we got his entire story. Yeah, that's the guy who bashed the person, his wife's head in and his lover's head in, apparently. It's like a little bit more with you, too. So some of them already we have maxed out, but there's also some that we still need to work a bit more on. Like the occult leader and guard. So there's like at least 3 of them that really need some focus. Alright, so that's done. Let's go ahead right now and... before we commit to these, we have letters to read. We should have 3, so we're done with Eduarda Scissorhands here. That's freaking status that I messed up on. Hi, Father. I wonder if my room could be changed to be made of stone. I have seen stone houses in town, and I think I will not damage the furniture as it is hard as rock. I do not want you to be angry with me, and wood is so easily gouged. I did not understand why you would not give me some stone furniture, but now I do. The problem is with me. I'm too sharp. I even hurt my sister, but it was an accident. Please do not punish me, Father. I feel terrible. I'm so sorry. I will improve. I will not hurt anyone. Please remember that I always try my best and I have worked hard for you. I will be your best daughter. You will see. Oh, okay. Now, I did pick up another one of those gifts here. So you remember how we tried the stick horse, obviously with the Edward one and it failed? This is the description down here. A toy made out of a straight stick with a handmade horse head attached to its head. So right there alone, there's really nothing that sticks out to me, at least, that I could decipher that says, like, this should be a gift for so-and-so. But I also bought the Book of Tales and the Jigsaw. For the Jigsaw, we have a puzzle consisting of small irregular pieces that are to be fit together. And then for you, a book containing popular tales of the unknown. So I'm not really sure, like, who matches up to what. I mean, I know I could look it up if I want to, but I'm trying not to look everything up. Because I do want to learn it on my own too, but it just, I'm trying to piece it. I think it has to do with the type of homunculi, if it makes any sense. But I don't know. Either way, everybody here, we got all the letters for. I believe some of you, you're almost at 10. And next week is, oh, you're at 10 already. Oh, boy. Well, you're the sadness one. I mean, all of you are going to be sacrificed next week anyway, right? I guess what we could do is just, yeah, we'll hold off. We'll do the sacrifices next week, the day of the infusion. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just wait for the infusion, and then we'll do the sacrifices, and then we'll just get a new batch. I'm not sure who I need to create still. I need to go into my little item list and kind of check off what I've done and what I haven't done so far. But we do have 2 requests, so I guess we'll just go ahead and commit to these now. And that's about it. Go back down over here, and we're not sacrificing, so we don't need that. We'll go ahead and do the prosperity one yet again. And maturity one. Okay. For all I know, we'll probably clean house next, the day of the transfusion, I'm not sure. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and treat you now. And let's see, so far nothing. Oh yeah, we already have anger, because we're going with anger heavy this time around. Alright, and I think we are off to work. There's something else for me to do, right? No. Alright, so we got that request finished. Got that one too. New interaction. Oh, with the guard, good. We were actually looking for some interactions with you. I've been guarding this town since before you came here. They should give me a badge of honor for my long service. Then you probably have seen every sicko and psycho in this town, haven't you? You know, the worst part is not dealing with the exiled criminals. No, it is the natives living in the slums. There are either mindless followers of that stupid occultist or unruly gangsters. Well, what did you expect from this village? That is why they use this place to exile people. You knew that beforehand, did you not? Sorry, but I'm busy. I need to get going. So he talked about the occultist leader and I think the slum guy down here. Intriguing. So there's a little bit of beef there. I got 3 quests here, high quality wood. Alrighty, so here's the weekly income summary. I want to say all of them got up to level 10, or very close to it. So, I mean, regardless of which, we're doing the infusion today. And no more letters because we have all 3 of them for all of them here, and we have 3 requests available. I guess I'll accept these. Well, I mean, I can accept them now. Doesn't really matter when I accept them. But for a fact, what we're going to have to do is do the mimicry thing, offering, because we're going to be sacrificing a lot of them. So, homunculi, here we go. Is everybody at 10? You're at 10. Well, I think we got everybody at 10, man. Oh boy, that maturity thing is so good. Oh, you're at 7. You're the one at 7, so you're not going to really give me too many good rewards. Although we'll still get level 7 rewards, which is not terrible. So that's good. Oh, no, wait, we can sacrifice you, because then we'll have 2 at 1,000. Well, actually, you probably won't be at 1,000, but I want the predominant trait for this one to be anger, because we already have anger invested into the soul. So you'll be the second anger one, which will max it out, and we'll get the anger number that we need for the soul, right? So yeah, technically speaking, you're sticking around, which is fine. Alright, good. So we're sacrificing everybody but Eduarda. So let's... Oh, wait, before we do that, gotta do the mimicry thing today. Alright, let's go for it here. So this will be Mumbelina. And... meat and clay. Hopefully we get meat, because I think that's the one that we're kind of low on. Faust is intrigued by the creature's unique organ, but his daughter is more important. He uses his mace to tear her to pieces. Tear her to pieces. Alright. That's the anger one. Alright, let's see what we got here with Sandy. Sandy, oh god, this is the one that I've been kind of dreading, because, like, the way he could go about this is just, it sounds so terrible, because, you know, we've been carrying her everywhere the entire time. Clay, and hopefully, give me some, I think iron's something that we're missing on, so that'd be really great, actually. Faust likes her. She does not talk too much, even though Faust always helps her move from place to place. Now that it is time to kill her, he puts the girl outside in the rain. Sand drips off her body, and she soon disappears. Well, yeah, I think you forgot to mention the part where we cracked this open, right? Unless it just came in from the top? I'm not sure, it looks cracked right there. I don't think rain alone would crack it, would it? Unless it just fell inside and it got thick and it just kept on going and then it just burst by itself. I guess that could have been the case too. I mean, it was pretty bad, but I expected worse. Like, I expected like a really terrible betrayal where he's just carrying her and then he's just kind of like, oops! Lets her drop and spill. Maybe I'm the terrible one for thinking that, I don't know. Alright, so this will be the... you'll be the fear one, right? So far, we're missing joy and fear for a fact. Homunculi. So, thorn. I don't even know how he's gonna kill you. Wood, which is good. I think we're very low on the mids and highs in that one, and more clay. Getting a lot of clay, it feels like. Spiky thorns keep falling off her body. Now that it's time to harvest her, Faust takes an axe and kills her to prevent more accidents. Alrighty. That almost feels like a repeat of some of the other ones we've seen. He's done a lot of chopping so far, if we've noticed. We got nothing but wood this time around, which is fine, because I already have, I feel like I have already like a lot of clay, so that's good. Oh boy. Not the flower one that he thought to be so beautiful. Oh, water, good. I actually need water, so definitely give me like everything water, that'd be great. Faust has had to be patient because she cannot stay long inside the house, needing to live in the soil most of the time. He is glad it is time to kill her. He has already prepared kerosene and burns her to ashes. Prepared kerosene. This guy was just counting down the days when he was gonna kill this one. Got the kerosene ready to go. Alrighty. Well. Oh no, we only got... Oh no, okay, I read that wrong, sorry. For some reason, I turned suddenly dyslexic there. 4 water, high quality. 1 low one, and 2 mid wood. Okay, for a second there, I kind of like read that the other way around. So we're fine. So now, do we have time for the soul transfusion? I believe we do. So let's do the soul transfusion now. Let me look at my items here before I accept those. So a ton of wood, 4-3, 4-10 high quality. So meat is what we're low on now, especially the high quality version. Iron. So we're missing meat and iron, as I would say. So we're gonna try to focus on making a couple of homunculi that will give us meat and water. And then, or meat and iron. And for water, I mean, we got a couple of the high water ones over here. But definitely, we have enough wood and clay, I would say. So, we said we have enough wood, so accept that one. Meat we're missing. We're low on anyway. We're not missing, but we're very low on it. I was hoping to get some more meat here. We got 3 weeks for it. Let's just commit to it now. And clay, we have a lot of that. Okay, so there you go. Let's do the soul transfusion. Oh my. She apparently wants to kill me, and rightfully so. Somebody probably should. How fitting it would be the daughter. The girl awakens and looks upon Faust fiendishly. Suddenly, and with all of her might, she pounces on him, knocking him to the floor and attacking him vengefully. Surprised by her ferocity, Faust is driven to the edge of his life as he gasps for air. In the end, Faust proves the stronger. After a tiring battle, he gains the upper hand and ties the girl down. However, she shows no remorse and continues to act the demon, always growling and wriggling forcefully whenever Faust approaches. And definitely a failure. But should have hopefully opened up the number that we need for anger. Yes, so sadness 478 to 538, anger 767 or 827, and we're doing fear next time around. We're building up to fear, and then we'll do the joy one Alright. I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Stick around for next episode. I will catch you next time.